Welcome back to PBIC 2018. We have the third placement decider match happening very soon, and we got that ready. I believe they did all the coin toss and selected the maps, and it's very soon we're going to see and find that out.
Yeah, of course. Had to get all the maps settled before we get ready to go into game. We're going to be finding out what those are momentarily. My mind has kind of broken down after that second semifinal, I guess, that we had, Zico. It was way too intense there on Luxville. A little more straightforward as we got into downtown, but maybe we're going to have more action like that coming up here with this third place match. And then, of course, the grand final after that, the first time that we're going to be having, the tag team going up against the likes of the Indonesians. It's the first time that they're ever going to be squaring off in a grand final.
Yeah, but before that, we're going to have the third place, and it's going to be Juventus versus AoeXe, though that's going to be a very fiery one coming up for you guys. And we're going to have the team intros as we sweep through, because these teams came close, very close to going into the finals, but just fell a little bit too short.
That they did, unfortunately for these guys, were unable to qualify into that grand final, as you say, but both did put up pretty strong fights in their matches. Art of Execution gonna be our first squad that we take a look at as we get ready to dive into this match. The Russian representatives looking to turn around their luck a bit after that loss handed to them by RRQ in their semifinal at the start of the day.
Against RRQ Endeavor, again in Blow City Safe House. Put down in both ones. Have a score of 7-5 Low City and 10-5 in Safe House. So a pretty dominant score, I would say, but RRQ, they are in the finals. The reason why they're called the strongest favorite. But Art of Execution will be facing against Juventus from Brazil, and they are not a team that can be easily thought of.
They certainly are. And I think that my opinion, as I kind of said with that second semifinal of this team, has changed a lot just from yesterday into today. Much stronger performances here from the Brazilians. And Art of Execution, I think, now need to step up to the level of these guys, even what we saw from them versus Signature PB. If they want to find success, these guys just got warmed up. They just played a series that can wear down some players, but other times it can drive them forward because they're that much fresher with their aim, with their practice. They can just carry that previous match forward into this one and try to find success.
Exactly, and we've had a short enough break for them to actually get some fresh air and get some mind cleared, going to the restroom and everything together. But we're going to have the maps, the banned maps, and the maps selected. Out of Execution banning Downtown Luxville, Juventus banning Province Sandstorm. Those four are out. The first set is going to be a Storm Tube, chosen from Juventus, and going to Midtown in set number 3 with Art of Execution choosing that map. And except for those maps in the band, we have the randomly selected one. That's set number 3, Blow City.
Yeah, so maybe we'll make it to that set 3. We might as well have in our last match, just given how long it went. The double OT coming through on Luxville. Certainly felt like we had gone through 3 entire maps, but Stormtube will be kicking things off here in this third place qualifier, this decider match. Determine who's going to be walking away with a bit of extra cash at the end of the day.
And this map, the vent, to get that control. If you go out from that and survive, you can take a lot of the downstairs site. You gotta watch for those trains, though. Sometimes you do see those kills happening.
It certainly can happen from time to time if you start tunneling in. We saw one yesterday, somebody getting run over by a train. We also had somebody self-killing themselves with a grenade earlier on in one of our previous matches. So pretty much anything can happen, but I think these guys have had enough time to really focus up, make sure that their mind is in the game. They are focusing on nothing but survival and killing their opponents. Who's going to come out on top? Let's figure it out. Art of Execution versus Juventus here, our third place decider match. Let's kick things off on Stormtube.
We have it, AoeXe in the red side. Juventus in blue trying to defend against them.
Fire in the hole!
No crazy rushes for the first time, and they're actually getting a grenade coming down the stairs.
A double! Frozen finds 2.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Fantastic start coming through here. Now Coyote going to be following up, and it's just Yada got the last one alive with no HP. Gonna push up here onto the platform, was able to bring back a couple kills here for himself, but still very much operating at a loss. Be trying to evade the remaining members of Juventus here.
Only 13 left, going around all the way back near the base side. But just going to stand out and see what happens because he doesn't really have to press. Still has a lot of time left. Going all the way back to the red side aisles.
Pushing the Vincent for a moment. Coyote was just a little bit too late on that peak to get the final blow. But they are aware, roughly, of where Yatagan is at here at the moment. And trying to find success in this situation. 1v3 with so little health.
Trying to get
even full HP would still be a very tough ask.
Trying to get some information and listen to the footsteps. He's going to decide to go down the stairs here as
Runs out.
Besney just waiting for him.
Nice Besney. A little bit of damage there onto him, but will get taken down. Besney able to find that final kill, so a nice first round here.
Success.
Going over to Juventus.
And they will continue to bring the action at 1 point for that blue side. AoeXe, that was quite a rush all the way to the stairs. Didn't really manage to go all the way inside, but nicely done, Raiden.
Already
One trade.
coming through. A lot of damage there onto the members. The remaining ones of Art of Execution. CN is just spraying down the tunnel until managed to find one back there with Fox, but CN comes up with another one, cutting him down, and Raiden will be the last one to fall. 2 swift round victories going over to the Brazilians.
Success.
Juventus just taking one at a time, as they're not really letting anyone through that northbound when you get to it. You may actually lose a little too much of your angle on the downstairs side. Gentle, trying to push all the way to the stairs. And he will manage to do so. Wicked getting the northbound side.
Yet again, though, exchanges coming through. Now Coyote is going to be capitalizing. Comes up with another one as Freed will fall. Pushing here, right around the corner, onto the stairs. Prozen manages to find Yatagan. Comes up with one on a Coyote. So far has been the big fragger here for this squad in this set. But AoeXe by himself, so little HP. Besney will be able to clean up those final 2 kills.
Success.
And that's a 3-0 for now. Already, we're moving pretty quickly because this map, you do have to move pretty quickly to go get onto the sites. Even though we do have the same time, pretty quick, small map, I would say, downstairs, upstairs, that's the difference. But in terms of the southbound, northbound, that's where all the fights happen.
Freed the sniper. Will get headshot himself. The follow-up from Coyote. Another one from FCN. The members of Art of Execution just dropping like flies. Raiden will get cut down as well. So many headshots. I think every single kill so far in this round was a headshot outside of this final nade kill. And this is just
success.
And that's a 4-0.
Dominance
They simply just cannot go through that bound. I mean, a good snipe from the other Ashley, and it's too far away to get all those headshots. But right now, Juventus making the magic happen.
I mean, do we just end up seeing a 6-0 here to close out on Stormtube?
Fire in the hole!
Right now, the momentum is behind Juventus, and that's going to be another first kill coming through. Fox finding AoeXe. Raiden able to answer one back, getting rid of Coyote. A crucial member. Prozen is there, and he comes up with 3. Takes out everybody else, and Raiden does not stand a chance. And just like that, the 5-0, the first half is in the books. Juventus, utter domination.
What did they eat during the break? I mean, this team at the Art of Execution had a great chance going against, and a 5-0 all the way to sudden in a Stormtube.
One more win, that's it.
Yeah, I'm amazingly surprised. One more win from the red side if they break through the defense of AoeXe. Just one single round. That's it for the first set.
Absolutely nuts from this squad. Coming up huge there with that first half.
That's one of the things as you do have to look out for when you think you can just pass through them, going straight into the northbound, but sometimes you get headshotted, and that came around so many times. And also look at that Prozen just going straight in, smoking in so he's not spotted, and then he's the one going in against 3-man, takes all of them down instantly. That's the aggression that we have seen from Juventus from blue, actually. So we'll see how aggressive they can actually be when they're in the red side starting the second half. AoeXe there on the defense in the blue side this time.
Working their way through it, forward there, out of the vent. Couple nades gonna be coming down. AoeXe does find one, taking out Coyote. AoeXe, however, answers back, gets rid of Freed. For one exchange thus far, straight down there onto the escalator, almost takes him out. Gentle will be able to stay alive.
But gets taken down.
Oh, yeah.
3v3. Kind of stopped by the train, but for now they will be moving out. Disney taking some damage.
AoeXe's trying to wrap around the back side here, get that flank position. Inching his way up, Frozen dangerously close. AoeXe takes that shot. Again, right up in his face, cannot get the kill, but Frozen will be able to follow up. And now Disney finds one there on a raid, and Yadagon, the last member alive for Art of Execution. This could be it. This could just be Stormtube in the books unless he can get these kills. Frozen and Besney both dangerously low.
They're also low. There's a single shot that can be a kill, continuing into the second kill. So they need to spread out and look for those angles where they can actually make those work. Besney
Bomb
with
has
6
been planted.
HP left. On the side, not trying to get spotted. Following with the train.
Going for a ride. Makes his way down the tracks. Besney, however, has the shot, takes him out.
And that's
there you have
basically
it.
going to be it with that
Success.
round taken. 6-0 straight up matches happening here. As that was the quickest, one of the quickest match that we have seen.
Yeah, that was by far the fastest since we now have the games ending after the winner is confirmed compared to yesterday where we played everything out. But just like that,
Yeah, that's it
Brazil,
for Stormtube.
yeah, just going to be moving up to that match point. So now a reverse sweep in order for the Russians for Art of Execution if they want to come back in here and take this down. Well, these are two incredibly storied teams in the history of Point Blank.
What a crazy match. What a crazy set we just had. That was less than 10 minutes, I would say.
I wasn't even keeping track, but that
With
sounds
6
about right.
rounds. Juventus just stormed through AoeXe, blue and red. When they get 5 straight, they only need to take one more set one more round right after the first half, and they do it 6-0. What's happening to AoeXe? Are they crumbling apart?
It's starting to look that way. We'll see if they can stabilize here in map 2, bounce back, and try to extend us to a third. We still have not had a third and final map played in any of these series here today. Maybe this could be the one if they can pick up the victory here on Midtown.
Midtown, we have seen this map a couple of times. As you know, the storages with lots of windows. Mid Cafe, kind of like downtown. It's a little similar, but in a different way. We only have the main cafe, a bigger one in this case. That's like the center of the map that we have. Straight through the A storage wasn't really the best strategy. Of course, the red just starts out with small space, try to work around there, and goes to the B side oftentimes.
Well, could all come down to this. We could have a very swift third place match getting finalized if Juventus can pick up this victory on Midtown, close it out with a 2-0. Art of Execution, can they bounce back? Can they take us to that third map for the first time? Let's find out as we kick things off here from map number 2.
Fire in the hole. Fire in the
It's
hole.
going to be Juventus trying to go push through the defense of AoeXe. First kill
Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
with a trade, 1-1.
Fire
A
in
little
the
back and
hole.
forth coming through.
Fire in the hole.
One more nades to get dumped out. Looking for any pickoffs that they could possibly find.
Frozen, the one that's the most aggressive one that goes through all maps, all sides. Against outnumbered matches, and he wins sometimes.
Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
Rest side, trying to pressure into the staging area, into the alley.
Oh, the nade's gonna be good, but so is Freeds, and now Yadagon as well. Picking up 2 for 1, a nice special there. I have to say, 2v3 now for Juventus.
Fire in the hole.
As they try to repeat some of that success that they just found on Stormtube, but so far it's not looking so good.
Cody, Fox trying to peek into the main cafe, and there's no one there for now. But when you go in, there are 3 angles that you have to work out for. They managed to end and get traded.
Now it's going to be evened up a 2v2. Yadagon and Gentle versus Fox and Coyote. This has kind of been the consistent duo for Juventus. Gentle trying to push up in the backside, actually has the headshot, gets the jump on Fox. Even though he was holding the angle, now Coyote all on his lonesome. Can he come out on top of this? Bomb obviously not going to be planted yet, and Gentle does it again. Another headshot coming through. That will be the round win
Mission
going over to Art of
failed.
Execution.
Finally, they're getting a single round on this match. They have started their own. That is a fresh one. Midtown, they have get their defense done. Of course, for red side, can be a little tough to break in this map at Midtown. Closed by AoeXe, taking the first round of the entire match. That's a good start. Juventus starting to push into the area, into the alleyway.
Oh, Wezik playing forward.
Fire in the hole!
Here behind the truck, pushes back out. Fox and Besney both going to be weakened. Some nades going in deep from the backside. Push forward aggressively. Wezik is ready for it. It does take down Besney. With a little pickup, but he gets away. There's a sliver of HP, 2 remaining on his bar. Frozen taken down as well by Raiden off screen. So already Art of Execution looking a lot cleaner here on this defense on Midtown. Shots coming in. Fox actually does find Wezik. He himself very weak at the moment.
Free covering the side angle. Exactly, doesn't spot Coyote. Off angle there. Good bait.
Was not quite ready for that. Very much down here. Juventus need to pull a rabbit out of a hat if they want to pick up this round win. Otherwise, it's looking like Art of Execution might be moving up 2-0.
One of the maps where it's so hard for the red side to just earn space by pushing out.
Oh,
Because they are
dangerously
literally
close.
trapped.
FCN's right here. Yadigan waiting around the corner.
And then
He's
Gentle's
gonna
right
push
next
in,
to
looks the
him.
opposite way, tries to go in for that shot. He's taking down 32 HP, is able to back off with his life intact, but barely so.
FCN's a sniper, so as long as he keeps away, but he's on the red side, he's got to go in.
Shot coming out, not gonna find that connection. Keep getting closer and closer.
Three on the
Play on the
right.
corner, didn't see him. Takes him down, and Gentle's got that final kill into FCN. Another round in the books.
Mission
Art of Execution.
success.
Piecing things together
All right,
here on Midtown.
Certainly stopping the momentum that Juventus had
Oh, yeah.
in the first set. That's absolutely, with those 2 rounds, deleted.
Do we just get back-to-back 6-0s is now my question. Seems highly unlikely, but then again, we had double overtime earlier on, G-Clef. Anything is possible at this point. Fox pushing forward. Nade primed. Straight in underneath the truck. Not going to be able to get a pick off. A little bit of damage there on the Gentle, but otherwise, he'll be fine.
Goes out for grenade. Grenade from the A site. Has a storage with the 2 members, with Gentle and Wezik. Fox actually goes down.
1-for-1, yeah. Wezik finds 1, but FCN gets the return kill. Gentle now spraying out. Does get taken down, but Freed finds 2. Frozen and Besney both going to be eliminated. Freed, however, will get eliminated by Coyote. So for a little bit more. Raiden pushing low, gets headshot again. Coyote coming up huge with these sprays, and that's the final shot. Juventus is on the board.
They mark their score finally
Mission
on
success.
onto Midtown. Nice drag into that shot, because that was an off angle, and really quick reflexes there. They start to push out with that kill.
Another one.
Freed going down instantly.
Coyote with his performance. Somebody who's going to have to be in our minds when we start thinking about the MVP of this tournament.
Fights back, one more kill to 4-4. Right now by a great wall shot.
Right through it. Right through the blinds. Besney goes down. Barely a 3v4 here as FCN holds on by a thread.
Still red side, keeping their positions near the spawn on the B alley. But they do have 2 in that storage, not just Raiden, because Raiden is really low, only 33 HP, along with Yaragan right next to him. They've got a good cover. And Gun Gentle trying to actually move around the cafe and then trying to see his storage area.
Holding this angle still, spraying back through those blinds. Coyote just inching forward, looking for the shot, sees his head, takes it off. Pushes back around the corner, however, and Yadigan will be able to get rid of him. There's 2 members here, Nade coming out, Yadigan inching forward, looking for the shots, and he has them. Fox will be the last one to fall. Art of Execution
Mission
put another round win on the board, now up 3-1.
Let's go.
Great defenses coming out when they lost the first member. Freed can be knocked out by the rifles like that. That's going to be the most toughest thing for a sniper.
Round, Freed finds 1. Wesley follows up for another.
Rushing into A. Straight in, Proudin finds another one.
almost gets taken down himself there, Freed. Gonna snipe out through the smoke. He pushes out, taking some shots there. Not gonna find him with the pistol. Let's line it up with a sniper. And that's just gonna be it. He gets a bailout from Raiden, saving his life. And another win goes on the board. Now just gonna be one away. Art of Execution
All right,
closing
let's
out
move out.
this first half. Looking like a 5-1.
Freed was supposed to be taken down like 10 seconds ago, but he stayed alive for such a long time for the backup. Nice play coming out to make up for that first kill on the previous round. And Gentle getting
Fire in
one.
the hole.
Fox getting eliminated.
Seems like AoeXe is about to close the first half. Starting with that grenade, 5-4.
Fire in the hole!
Increasingly likely here.
Fire in the hole!
Spray down, finds that shot. Coyote trying to spot him out behind all the barrels here, but so far has not found that much success in breaking this defensive line. But as I say that, he does line up a headshot. Sorry, Wezit caster Chris, I suppose. Push around the corner. From Prozen, he will go ahead and get gunned down.
Two defending there, Gentle. Freedy covering both angles from the cafe.
Zian pushes in, takes him out, doesn't take any damage. Still a 2v3, spray down, Coyote from the flank, gets two! Suddenly, Juventus have turned this one on its head. Raiden gonna be the last one alive, bomb getting planted here. Can he pull off this clutch?
Raiden comes around
Bomb
all the
has been
way
planted.
from the back stairway.
Coyote's not looking this way yet. Playing behind the wall.
It is possibly the best to come. And FCN finds the kill coming in because that was on the side. Didn't have to look.
Mission
Nicely
success.
done. That's going to be another point taken.
All right, let's move out.
Yep, now gonna be
Fire in the hole!
4-2, still in favor of Art of Execution. Juventus, every single round they can pick up, even if Art of Execution gets that 5th round. Still make it harder and harder for it to be closed out, but Freed, he wants to finish it here and now move on to that second half. Shift over onto the red side, finds that first blood on the FCN. Push around, rotation coming through here. All Juventus playing together still. Back
Freed
over
actually-
towards the spawn.
Yeah, Freed actually in a forward position, so they have a good idea that they're coming into the B storage. Just making their way in, but a nice stop right in the middle. Raiden sees the kill. Falling over the Yatagan.
Pops him down, Prozen falling shortly thereafter. Yatagan able to stay alive. Fox hunts in for that shot, but he's unable to find it. Nades coming in. Smoke thrown down. 5 members strong.
In front of the storage. And the Freed is making his way back there, actually. Really forward position.
Just saw Raiden jump across the side. Freed. Nade coming out. Makes his exit. Coyote not going to get tagged up. Can't quite get the hits there onto Freed, and he gets the shot in the end. 5-2. The final score on that half as Art of Execution fires back after a 0-6 loss on Storm 2.
That 5-2, I think can just be enough of a score to actually bring this set around, and then we might get to see the third set. That's totally possible as AoeXe comes back, which we thought it was going to be very hard because they lost 6 straight rounds. Coming back with the momentum and the will to actually play that hard is actually super hard if that comes down to your own team sometimes. And Juventus, all they need to do is have 5 straight rounds, not give 2 or more.
Have to be very cautious. Here does Juventus play very tight-knit. Will be over onto the defense where a lot of teams have been having success. That blue side has been favored very heavily here today. But can they pull it off? Can they get that many straight victories coming through? It's going to be a very difficult task for them.
I think we're about ready to jump into the second half of Midtown between AoeXe and Juventus. It's going to be the opposite side. Juventus on defense.
Shots coming out. Freed going to be missing that one, as is FCN, so no damage exchanged. FCN still just going to be sniping out, playing this angle. Nade's blowing up around him, waiting for somebody to drop down, but no one is taking the bait. Tries to reposition. Does not have line of sight here at the moment.
Going down there is just simply too risky. Unless you have an overnade at the same time against a sniper.
Smoke just going to be covering up everything. Freed just waiting for that to dissipate. So he can gain some line of sight here.
As they can't bring it to the cafe. There's just way too much cover that they can actually do. The overnade is being dropped.
Freed force back for the moment. Fox going to be spraying away, trying to get somebody through the wall. Smoke coming down. Still, Art of Execution going to be held at bay. Unable to push forward. Still just going to be playing right around the spawn area here.
Through the smokes. Just hinting that they're going to come into the B storage area. And not making any moves so far.
Ooh, Freed gets tagged up quite nicely. Down to 33 HP. Fox just spamming away. Might not be aware of just how valuable those shots were.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Looking around.
Moving forward. Freed feeling frisky.
One.
Finds a shot. Fox gonna go down, but it's an exchange as Wesley will get taken out by that nade. Cian finds the gun now. Gentle gonna be dead. Freed and Raiden gonna be the only ones left. Spray down comes through. And that will be the first round of the second half going to the way of Juventus.
Juventus needs to take 4 more and a lot more in straight to take this third place. AoeXe, they can certainly come back. They had a slow start. It seemed like they just wanted to open up with that. Freed taking a kill now. A better start already.
Yeah, fantastically done from him. FCN tries to get a shot of his own, but Gentle will go ahead and cut him down. That's a disadvantage here already. Besney finds one, but Frozen now Besney both going to be taken down. Coyote's going to be the last one alive in a 1v4 scenario. Tries to get the shots there, but just goes way too low, and Art of Execution will put that win on the board.
Mission
With that
failed.
1-1 now in the second half, as
Let's go.
Juventus is certainly looking for all 5 in straight now.
I mean, one more at least for Art of Execution, and they at least guarantee those overtime rounds to come through. If Juventus can get the rest of it up to 5, but already another rough start. Frozen gonna get taken down. Now it's gonna be Besney, Fox, and that nade from Besney actually, however, do come up with some kills, so they do stabilize here in a 3v2, but the health bars aren't great, and Freed finds another one, taking down Coyote. Isaac finishes off SPN, and now it's all on Fox with 35 health. Try to keep the hopes alive here. Pushing forward,
The final
spraying
member.
through the barrels,
And Freed
getting
coming out
flanked
from
on
side.
from behind. Sees that leg for just a moment. He's still playing this angle. Knows that he has to be getting pinched on. Needs that shot, but he can't get it. Freed comes in and takes him down.
Yeah, 1 more round from
Mission
AoeXe
failed.
will be set over. They will be taking Midtown. They only need to find that start with those grenades and maybe one of those sniping shots from Freed. Juventus, they're making them open up by dying to Freed all the time. Taking 5 kills already. First half, certainly not the way of Juventus here.
Besney gets tagged up, but Coyote finds the first blood. Braden gonna get taken down. Spraying through the window, looking for some more. Jump out, and Yadagan actually manages to find one, trying to get back, but Fox comes up with another kill, punishing him, but Gentle now pushing forward. Gets rid of Coyote, gets rid of Frozen. A 2v2. Fox pushes in, gets that headshot, has to kite his way back. CN waiting. Freed above him.
Sniper
For the
fights.
shots, and it's gonna be Freed coming up. Trumps.
Looking for one more kill to secure the set.
He's unaware of where
Spotted.
Fox is. Almost hits that shot, but he just cannot quite line it up. Takes a little bit more damage. Now gonna be down to 27 HP. As it's like playing
Let's
close
see.
to him here. Has to try to go for the plant. 1 minute and 50 seconds left on the clock, so does have time to think about how he wants to play the rest of this out.
He's into the B site, and he would rather try to have a plant onto the A site, but in terms of the time that he has at the position and the situation with 27 HP, maybe he will try to go around, but that's very risky. Finds Freedy!
Ooh, almost has the shots there. Nade's gonna be tossed out. Now he's gonna be scoped in. Fox drawing out the rifle.
Risky, waiting for the time.
Freed pushes his way back, makes it his way onto the site, starts the plant.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb will be set, 40 seconds on the clock. Fox, can he make this happen? Can he keep the hopes of a tiebreak alive?
Fox is willing to just come straight through the alley.
He's gonna have to limited options here. Freed just trained on that angle, inching his way forward, pushes out. Doesn't quite have the shot. But there you go, as he pushes up, Freed will be able to take him down.
And that's going to be the set number 2, as Freed just finds that out as well. Says, okay, I've got it, I got the win and the set. And that's only 1-1 though. We have to get through one more time as we are going to that set number 3. It is going to be Low City.
One final map. These have been lightning fast for either side. First Juventus kicking things off with that 6-0. Almost as dominant by Art of Execution on Midtown with an 8-3, but now it's Low City, the randomly selected third map.
You can't really find a clear favorite in this case.
It's anybody's game, honestly.
And for 2 sets, of course, going a little quick, fast actions there, but it's only 1-1. They gotta play another set to bring the victory for the 3rd place, for the prize, for the honor. And a lot of pride on the team has been lined down to this final set. AoeXe versus Juventus. Who's going to take that 3rd place? We'll find out very soon. They get ready into the lobby.
Just beginning everybody's set up, figure out who's going to be on what side momentarily. Get them all readied up so we can jump back into the action. I can very much appreciate the high octane, no holds barred fighting that we're seeing from both of these squads. We'll go ahead and take a look at some highlights first as we go ahead and get that lobby ready.
A lot of great action.
It's fantastic back and forth throughout, but ultimately Art of Execution, they just had their number here on their map pick. They come up absolutely huge, finding success where they could not in their semifinal earlier versus RQ Endeavor.
It is actually really hard to break through the red. But the tempo and the wall shots and all the predictive movements, pre-shots that they did on this map through those windows were actually amazing. The reason why they were able to take that many rounds together.
I mean, for me, this was all about Coyote and Freed, both of them for their respective teams. Absolutely stellar performances. Freed especially will go ahead and finish it off right at the end in that potentially final round. Close it out and guaranteed.
Look at that.
I mean, yeah, some of these shots from him were just absolutely incredible. But
quick zoom everywhere. Sees him through the smoke just by small movements. Look at that finishing shot there too.
Yeah, and then the long standoff. Just holding that angle. Misses the first shot. This one you think maybe Fox has it in hand, but predicts the push up there onto the right side. Takes the shot and gets the kill.
Was almost too close because you move the aim at the same time when you just zoom in. So it's actually way too quick to catch all the action. So that's how quick this guy was. That was too close, low HP, one single shot from the rifle. Could have done it, but Freed's gonna take it. With that, 1-1 tied. 3rd map is going to be Low City.
Go ahead and revisit this one. We get ready to jump in and see who is going to be our 3rd place team. Take home that extra prize money. 10 grand US dollars on the line. Otherwise, going home with 5. So, double or nothing on this final map.
Tense moments for both teams. One of the bigger maps in the poll. We've seen what happened earlier today, what happens in Low City. As we are ready to jump into our final set for the 3rd place deciding match.
And here we are. This, of course, a map where Freed really can excel with that sniper should he choose to use it. So we'll be finding out momentarily. Couple shots gonna be coming through, so no, actually. The dualies gets a lot of damage there on the Frozen. Cannot finish him off. Couple nades gonna be coming down the staircase, but will not be able to get a finish.
Of course, that makes sense. One of the hardest maps, I think, to have the sniper gun. Especially because A is focused so many times. It could still be just pushing back, exchanging the guns a little bit.
suppose not everybody is next match, but AoeXe dropping out the window, still takes a tag from that nade, and then Yatagan comes around, has that headshot to finish him off. Very good start on the defense here from Art of Execution.
Coyote getting a shot and going down to 60 HP onto the side, a long way onto the high road.
Push around the corner, AoeXe will get taken down, but FCN does a lot of damage there in the exchange. Now Frozen gonna get taken out. Gentle finds Coyote. Raiden claiming one of his own there as Fox will fall. FCN all on his lonesome, just gonna start pushing around the corner, but there's so many members waiting for him at the site. They will be able to finish him off. Art of Execution kicking things off with a round win.
With that start,
Let's go.
they can focus on the B. They saw two coming around the B long side.
Fire in the hole!
So they can keep the watchtower going onto the B and then just keep that A cafe for them.
Fire in the hole!
TZN takes a little too much damage and goes down with a grenade. But a trade with a 3D.
Fire in the hole.
Fox taking down 3D in the mid lane. They actually gain control at the mid.
Coyote now punting. Gentle Frozen gets Yatagan.
They have a
Raiden.
free way. They have a free open way to B side now.
Yeah, they're working their way through right now to get that bomb planted down. A 3v2 advantage. We're tossing out.
Bomb has been
Nade
planted.
on the one side. 40 seconds on the clock. Do we just get tied up 1-1 here? Decent wraparound. No one really playing in onto the site itself. Just waiting for Art of Execution to push through. Try to take them down from there. Fuse starts coming in. Fox finds Raiden. The Fuse gonna get interrupted, but Fox is there. Follow-up headshot takes him out, ties up the score.
Mission
1-1.
success.
As that was hard to fuse to do. Having all that watchtower with 3 man, you can't just break through because you need to have that angle covered first of all to defuse. So that was a nice bomb setup just in that angle. Only if you have a lot of time to plant, and they had certainly a lot of those time.
Fire in the hole!
They did, but can they do it twice in a row?
Opening up the A site and then just slowly managing to crawl into the B side.
AoeXe getting a lot of damage.
Fire in the hole!
Dump that nade right around the side, pushing up into the window, looking for a target. Sees Gentle down there on the street. Looks him low. He himself can't really play the window that much because he's already been lit up. A little bit of damage in.
Fire in the hole!
Puts a
I guess-
stock on, and Yatagan will go down.
Finds the kill as well, but because has a trade with Fox going down as well. Resnick planting, and it's because they have the watchtower, they can keep on going with the pressure. Coyote getting that low side.
But AoeXe is pushing in now. It's going to be a 2v1. Raiden left all on his lonesome. As Besney does finish him off with that RB. Shots coming out. 36 HP remaining, 100 though on Frozen. Works him down to about half. Raiden looking good. Nade going to be coming down. Stops him from pushing forward, stops him from advancing. He'll drop, but he looks the wrong way. Frozen was still playing the staircase. They get that
Mission
round of victory
success.
coming through, so that will be
All right,
Juventus
let's move out.
pushing forward 2-1.
Doesn't make sense because you do expect, because they have a lot of time to actually work with their bomb planted. You expect them to run out and go for the better position. So he was trying to catch him going away, but he was actually not. What a great move. Worth the risk when it's 2v1.
Always about those mind games.
One more time, they're focusing on to the A cafe. 4 of them actually this time.
Fire in the
Almost
hole!
moving in with grenades.
Fire in the hole!
Raiden Wizard will be waiting for them.
Fire in the hole!
Also in onto the side, not going to be finding any picks, but I do say that Besney will get one. Wizard going to fall. 2 members down on the side of Art of Execution. Again, dropping low. Can do that underpass, not going to be able to find
Pretty
any
coming in
picks
hot.
yet, but it's just going to break out a massive fight here onto the point. And just like that,
Mission failed.
Juventus will pick up another one.
All right.
And it seems like they're on the roll. They really want to focus and control the tempo of this game by focusing into that A side continuously, just opening the center. As Fried and Yatagan goes all the way out, that's a little too... Seems like a little too much, and they do stop right in front of the door. They had a really good spawn for the spot. Coming all the way here.
Oh, Fox though opens things up. First kill coming through for him, and Raiden being tagged up quite a bit.
As the A side's open, they have pressure from the B side as well. Kicks another one, oh no!
Yeah, Raiden tries to go back in after the nade explodes, but Fox has the angle, takes him out. Freed answers that one back, but now Gentle is also going to be going down.
Gentle was
See him
surrounded by
getting
4
sprayed at.
members there, so B side totally open. As Fried will come out now, next to Yatagan.
Have some massive success here. They managed to find one, but now Freed going to be taken out. 17 health remaining, and that's going to be the cleanup from Besney. They pick it up 4 rounds
Mission
strong here for
success.
Juventus.
Even though Fox
One more to go.
eventually went down, he literally opened up A side by himself alone, getting 2 kills.
Oh, yeah.
And then forced 2 big rotations where they actually were nearby the road of B side already. So that was an easy round for them.
Very far forward. 2 kills already picked up for Art of Execution. Making this a 3v4. Now a 2v4.
Just stopping the control.
Is he pushing out? He has the shots there. Gets rid of AoeXe. Doesn't take that much damage in the exchange. Marching forward here onto the site. Got a gun down below. Sees the drop down. Best keeps himself alive for the moment, but it's dangerously low in HP. And now Fox will get popped. That headshot comes through from Gentle, cutting him down. And he'll be able to clean up the final kill as well.
So stops that 4 games in a row
Mission
streak.
fail.
AoeXe finally being able to bring that back on the blue side, getting 2 up in their scores, 4-2. Juventus wants to close this one out with that red. They still seem like they have a lot of control. AoeXe finding a lot of successful kills.
Fox just takes some pot shots, but has not been able to find any tags yet. Oh, Freed getting caught from behind, but he actually turns around, gets a headshot, takes down Prozen. Great reaction, keeping himself in the mix, and giving his team the advantage for the moment.
Great cut. Doesn't actually got the watchtower, but got shot from the side and actually loses that high ground.
Yeah, down from below. Gentle coming up with the kill. Barrel gonna get popped. Fox going low, down to about half HP. Gentle finds another one, taking out Coyote. AoeXe go ahead and finish off Fox, and now it is just FZN all on his lonesome. Gets rid of Freed, but there's still 4 more members to go through, and Raiden is playing right up in his face. Push here, in onto the site, and the nade that he had primed will find the kill.
And there's
Mission
another
fail.
one. AoeXe is starting to get their engines up and running. Getting down to 4-3. Getting the defense is nicely done. Waiting for that overnight, and then going in hot on the A site. Pushing in a lot more than they usually do. Gets the angle onto the cafe.
Play in the corner. Nade will go ahead and push him back for the moment.
And then they go a little bit slower this time after throwing the initial few grenades. The first grenade to actually stop them from going in all the way. That was a nice anti-rush grenade.
Prepping these frags, making sure that everybody has them lined up before they let them rip. Go ahead, toss them in, looking for any pickoffs that they could possibly get. One landing into the back. AoeXe will get popped. That's going to be 2 kills. Easily opened up. Juventus try to just go ahead and close this one out. They lose 1 member as Bezzy will get taken down by Yadigan. Finds another one, FC. And now Coyote both gonna get taken out. A 2v2, but the HP bars aren't quite there. Spray down. Yadigan just managed to find Fox now. Frozen. Gonna be the last one left. Swap out on the weapons here. Just gonna be a wrap from Frozen going over
Already
to that
planting on the B
site.
side. As Yadigan is on to the chase slowly because he's so
Bomb
low.
has been planted.
8
And-
HP.
There are a few angles that you can work around, and you basically know when you don't really see anyone here that if the opponent is going to be at that watch tower upstairs.
Just playing back. Trying to bait him out. Over into the window. Gets off the fuse. Tries to push his way inside. Pre-fire coming up from Prozen.
Red
He
team
pushes
win.
straight into it. That will be the closeout here for Juventus, but very tight-knit by the end as they get that 5th and final round here in the first half.
They were trying to secure the final round of the first half, and it took them a little bit longer, but they have successfully done it. 5-3 first half. We'll be switching sides and going into the second half very soon, but a dominating red side victory here as this one. And without the sniper, seems like Art of Execution may be having a little bit tougher time defending with all the rifles.
Sildo. This could go any which way. Juventus still need to put 4 round wins on the board to close it out. Get that 2-1 victory and lock down 3rd place. Art of Execution still very much in this game.
As they would love to close this one out, the final one, second half. between AoeXe and Juventus starts now. AoeXe this time in red, pushing through. And Juventus in blue on defense.
Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole! Fire in the hole!
Not too much focus into the A, where Frozen actually pushed all the way into the far end of the A alley and found no one.
There's a decent scatter actually coming through, but Fox is going to be the first one to get found. Taken down. Now Coyote in an awkward spot, but actually alleviates that pressure, getting rid of Gentle and keeping his HP bar full. Working around the staircases here. Knows that there's somebody else nearby. Sees AoeXe, tags him up a little bit. Cannot get that kill.
Zooming in and out and making sure your head is not really shown too many times at the same place. Ooh, that was almost a little too close. Nice free shot by with Fox and Gentle going down, makes the 4-2-4. And the pressure into the mid room.
Fire in the hole.
Free just keeping that angle from the side.
Trying to get those one taps. That single fire, but just cannot line it up onto Coyote. Will just peel back with the rest of his squad.
With Yaragan, Wazig. Seems like they want to switch into the A side a little bit more. Prozen though, he's got a good angle. Going to find anyone that comes out from the A cafe.
Reed starts pushing his way up, takes a bit of damage. Nade, come down the stairs.
Fire in the hole!
Not gonna find the pick, not gonna get much damage. And that will just be the peel back as the smoke comes down.
That's one
Raiden.
into the A side, so only Besney all to left, but they actually opened up the B side. They sneakily walk into the B side. Yaragan already positioning himself in that place. Coyote trying to go against him, but he's trying to plant.
Nade goes through, Yadagan gonna get taken down. The Nade manages to find Freed. Coyote and Besney, the last two members alive now versus Wesnik. Where is he gonna go? Still playing up here over by B. Out of watch, and will just be greeted with a nice little headshot there from Besney.
Great finish there as they were
Success.
about to be surrounded by the red as they sneakily just went into the B side. Great job by Coyote actually going all the way back and securing some time. And Freedy got a little bit greedy, just wanting to plant the bomb.
Fire in the hole!
That couldn't really go through with the
Fire in
grenade.
the hole!
Similar focuses on both sides, but takes one down.
Yeah, tries to go for that angle, but will just get taken out. First one to fall here is Art of Execution tries to tie up this second half. 3 more wins for Juventus will mean third place.
Okay, Coyote did hear the footsteps or feels it. And he goes up to the watchtower, feeling that maybe I missed a few coming around. It seems like there's no one around the stairs.
Fire in the hole.
Outside here towards the highway.
Few grenades tossed down onto the A side.
2 inching their way forward. He's got a great angle here, sprays away. Manages to find one, but then will get taken down by Wesik in the end.
Trades one, 3D also pushing B side. And Raiden in the middle, going all the way around. He's gonna go all the way from A to B now. But he's right next to plant, trying to just delay from the plant
Bomb
happening,
has
but
been
it's
planted.
deployed already.
Wesik up top, manages to find Besney. Now it's all on Frozen by himself. Sprays out, but will not be able to get the kill, gets taken down. And that will be that 1-1 on the board.
Fail.
A nice start for both of them, 1-1. But of course, Juventus taking a few more out of the way in the first half was going to help them a lot. It actually focuses a lot of overnays already.
Shots coming in, Frozen, finding one, finding two, but then will get taken down by Raiden. But still, the damage is done. He gets his team that advantage, limiting the options here for Art of Execution. Besney over into the back of the site. Raiden playing quite far forward. We'll be hearing all this jumping around. Besney pushes in, looking gentle, then kites back. Starts working here on the low ground.
They don't have the perfect angles to walk around. And Besney goes around Coyote, backing him up. And we've got Fox all the way up in the air to the B side. 4v3, so all they have to do is come towards the back and wait for safe backups, quick backups. Yes, they will start towards inch in as we hit the 2-minute mark time here. Slowly just walking in Besney.
Slowing things down a lot. Push around the corner. Finds Raiden. Cannot get that tag on him. But Besney does make it out with his life. Still 4 men strong. As I say that, Fox gonna go ahead and take another one away from Art of Execution. So now the 4-2.
Brings one down. Gentle with that smoke. Trying to crawl into the A side. He's got some angles.
Oh, inches his way over. So FCN, and they managed to find Benzi. The lowest HP member, but Coyote gets rid of Gentle, and now it's Raiden all on his lonesome. And they will spray him down and come up with another round win, 2-1.
Success.
2 more to go here for Juventus.
Let's go.
Because AoeXe took only 3 rounds from the blue. If Juventus is able to take 2 more and have 4 from the blue side, that will be the match over in the 3rd place, guaranteeing game coming up very soon. Possibly AoeXe has to do everything to stop that from happening.
Now win the rest of these rounds out.
Fire in the hole!
At the very least, try to force a draw and go into those OT rounds. Shots coming in. Gentle able to open things up, finds Coyote.
A good start.
Very good pickoff here. Fox. Ooh, gets dropped on. Gentle comes up with another one, still stays alive. FCN does find a Freed, but now we'll be evened up just a little bit here. But the HP bars between FCN and Frozen, they basically have 1 player put together.
And they will slowly go towards the A side. Besney nearby. Don't think he spots them yet. He's about to.
Spins one out slowly.
Fire in the
What's
hole!
up, Yatagon? Minor amount of damage. Be pushed out there. Not sure if you saw the wraparound there on the left-hand side. Comes up over the top, finds Yatagon. Raiden here onto the low ground, looking for Besney. Manages just to find him. And we are all tied up 2-2. Neither of these
Mission
teams
fail.
going down without a fight.
Okay, let's go.
Fire in the hole!
And going with that round number 5 for the second half.
Fire in the
Similar story by AoeXe. They have been focusing a little bit more towards that highway to the B side.
Fox getting jumped on, he gets taken out. Another great headshot there from Gentle. Comes up with that first blood. Art of Execution keeping the dream alive right now.
And they do want to go through that focus. Coyote near that watchtower towards B. And we have 2 more coming up towards that road. Freed coming to back up Gentle here. Right next to him.
fire in the hole!
Pushing up. Freed taking his time.
This is
Waiting
basically a
patiently.
safe spot. Saying that I'm not going to go down even if I spot them. I'm just going to go back up.
Checking low. They're pushing high. Might have just seen Freed. If he was looking up, but still. Just playing this one out slowly. Coyote will back away again, scope in.
No real
Keep
pressure
holding
from
this
the A
angle.
side either. As they will try. I think they're trying to wait for the time and then just rush in from both sides as they split AB. Also bringing Rezix to 4 over all the way up here.
Raiden is the only one playing over towards A. Everybody else has started working their way down to B, and now even Raiden is starting to rotate a little bit.
But Coyote with Besney, they got 2 in cover. So while they come out from the stairs, 4 dropping, they can actually bring them down as possible.
Start pushing out, a little bit of damage coming through the nade, and get dropped in. Coyote gets tagged up quite a bit, but Besney comes up huge. The triple kill coming through for this guy will finally go down as Wesnick finds the kill. 3-2. Coyote and Wesnick both dangerously low, but now, Art of Execution, what do you do to try to get in onto a point here?
It will take some time. It's going around. Does not really spot
Fire in
Coyote.
the hole!
CN spotted him out. Now going to be seeing Raiden. Can't get any damage in onto him. Gets tagged up from the side. Has to be worried about him. Flips over the side. Over onto that left. Gets that kill. Bomb going to
has
get
been
planted in
planted.
the meantime. A 1v3. 2 people dangerously low. Coyote going to get dropped. But can he deal with Frozen, who's still at 100 HP?
For the time being, I think they actually thought maybe it's A side and they were going all the way around. But they are taking the slow approach, going it around now. And they don't have enough time, so Wizik has to find the time. It's going to be, I don't think he sees the clock here. He's supposed to be finding all those members.
Well, that's going to be FCN. He takes him out. The bomb. It looks like it's just going to be able to tick down. Frozen is not in a position, really.
Well, he's certainly got to find one more as Frozen is nowhere near. And that's basically going to be the round win for Blue because he was out of time. It does not explode. He was supposed to find it. This is how much pressure
So
that we
close.
actually have for these players. These players played thousands of games, still not reading the clock.
That is
Pressure
an
builds
utter
up.
heartbreaker right there.
The pressure really builds up, and there's the trading kill.
Yeah, the 1-for-1 exchange coming through. The nade
Fire in the hole!
able to pick up one.
Fire in the hole!
One more round for Juventus is all that they need.
But that's not coming to a close anytime soon yet. Will be coming exactly. The events.
Oh. Nade in, not gonna find the pick. Yanagon actually gonna get melted down. Fox has the angle. FCN will get eliminated here at the end. And Wizik comes up with a double.
Good trick. Gonna get the watchtower.
Absolutely fantastic. Now Frozen had his way back. Dangerously low now in a 2v3 scenario. Besney needs to have a strong performance here. Still gonna be hovering around this B-bomb site. Pushing well into the back of it.
But he's already lost. There's a bomb being planted
has
and
been
just
planted.
in time to get another kill. And final one, Prozen in the A Cafe.
Trying to work his way in.
Spotted.
Oh,
Misses
blocks
the
just the
nade.
nade. Now not gonna have that pressure. Responding nade coming out. Not gonna find a pick off.
One in front, one coming around. He doesn't really have too much time.
Knocks it through the blinds. Gets tagged up again. 4 HP. Now dead. Freed comes up with that final blow. Art of
Mission
Execution staying
fail.
in this game, hanging on by a thread.
let's go.
Everything on a knife's edge now.
So
We get into these final rounds.
Back and forth 3 times between the two teams.
hole!
And it comes down to 3 to 2. 3 to 3. And Juventus can they get the 4th one.
Art of Execution have to win these next 2 rounds just to force the draw, go into the OT rounds, and then try to close it out. Otherwise, Juventus with 1 single round takeaway will be locked into 3rd place. Art of Execution have to be so clear-minded, so focused right now.
Pressure is building up.
Freed getting tagged up, falls down below half HP. Not a great start for them.
Yeah, doesn't pressure into the B side of the road anymore. Actually, it does not have anyone in that higher up road. Where Fox is looking out from the watch room there as they was actually split focus,
Fire in the hole!
having 3 into A. Goes
Push
inside
in,
the
Freed.
road.
Oh! Get tagged up even more. Great angle being held there, but cannot get the kill. It's still a 5v5.
Fire in the hole!
Maybe a push through the smoke. Yes, it is. CN turns around. Nade gonna get tossed out.
Fire in
Will
the
not
hole!
find the kill, but Besney is there. Now looking for Freed. He falls low. 16 HP here for FCN, but Freed walks right into his line of fire. Headshot coming down. Besney gets raided. Coyote gets rid of Gentle, but now falls to Yanagon, who tries to keep the team alive, but it's 1v2. This one final round. That'll be it. The spray comes down.
And we have the 3rd place winner. For the match here, it is going to be Juventus from Brazil, taking the 3rd place of PBIC 2018. As AoeXe had a great run throughout all the match. We had a very, very quick first one. They were not able to take any rounds of Juventus on that storm suit. I think that was one of the biggest things for them, coming downhill like this.
I mean, it was such a great start, but I mean, massive respect to Art of Execution for being able to suffer such a heavy loss like that and then turn it around on Midtown, come back and play their own game and take the victory with an 8-3. Not as clean as that 6-0, yes, but still was a very strong performance from them. But in the end, Juventus are able to come out on top. They get that victory. They lock in 3rd place.
The best from Russia, the fall to the best from Brazil. And 3rd place, 4th place is locked in now. As that was a great match, a point blank. Both teams tried their best and played their best. Of Storm to Midtown, all the way up to Glow City. Great lines of strategies and games coming down from both of these teams. And certainly we do have the placement matches, but this is not all. We do have the grand finals coming soon.
One more match to be played here today to close out PBIC 2018 AoeXe Endeavor versus Signature PB. We've had some crazy series today, G-Club. That second semifinal, absolutely nutty. Will we get more gameplay like that for the grand final? I can only hope so.
Yes, with the third place, Juventus once again. But we have the grand finals. That's going to be the most exciting one that we have been waiting for all year long. PBIC 2018, the finals is coming up next.